Hello, everybody.
I know, Jake.
Welcome to the JH Show. It is another fun week. We have some guests on today. I'm going to try not to bump my mic because the fucking cable's broken and it sounds terrible. Yeah, welcome. We were just introducing each other and then I started the show, so back to it. We have some new faces here today. So we have Jewel Pod, friend of Jay. Jay
Hello.
is coming back. This is another fun episode with him. Excited to have you
The
back.
return.
The return.
Return.
And we have Jaden. Jaden's back. I haven't seen him in like 2 months, and I don't know what the fuck.
Bullshit. It was 2 weeks ago, dude. I missed
I
1
know.
week.
I know. It feels like 2 years, man.
It does.
I mean, for fuck's sake, we got a meme you right there, you know?
I know.
And then Angry Chair Cohen is
Yes.
now playing VR chat, so that's
Cohen is angry at chair,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
Fuck.
my roommate.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I know who that is.
Yeah.
I didn't
Anyway.
know. We're okay.
But yeah, so he's playing. So Cohen, what do you think of VR chat so far? I mean, I've showed you some of the worlds and stuff, but what do you
Fun.
think of it?
I'm just playing on desktop right now. I don't have a VR headset, but it's
Yeah.
fun. I played it on VR once a while ago at your house.
Oh, you did.
When
Oh,
you were-
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah. You did play it in VR. What do you think is you obviously probably like VR a lot more, but
Yeah.
VR was so much fun. I need to turn Do Not Disturb on because I keep getting the Discord notifications. It's annoying.
Oh, streamer mode.
Yeah, streamer mode. Why does... Okay, give me a second. All right, we're good. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So today I was going to talk about Halloween's coming up. We were talking about movies, I think, a couple weeks ago on like Halloween movies. That was fun. We've got some crazy stuff coming out. Did you guys see the new Dahmer show on Netflix?
Oh God! Literally, you're like the sixth person in the
God.
last 2 days that's reached out to me and asked me that question.
I'll tell you. So Cohen and I have been watching it, and it is dark. It's really fucking dark.
It's a good perspective. I just personally I can't do the gore.
It's
I
so
can't do the
fucked.
gore.
It's so fucked. But I like that's the thing is while watching it, I was wondering how far are they gonna push? You know, how far are they gonna push the boundaries of what you could show on TV anymore? You know, like
Well, I think Netflix is great at pushing that envelope.
Yeah, that show is fucking nuts.
Yeah. What are we
But I heard it's really good though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It is really good.
It's just weird to see it from the perspective of like
Weird in what way?
just seeing his life play out and seeing what he went through.
Like
instead
being
of-
forced to empathize with him.
Yeah, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of.
That's a lot of a lot of people struggle with that. But when you think about it, like no one, at least I don't believe that anyone is born a murderer. I think
No.
it's the events that occurred in their life that like, kind of mold their brain in ways that would lead them to believe that something like that is okay.
Yeah, it's hard to watch like someone go through that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because,
Yeah, absolutely.
and it's just like, as you see this person just be so unlucky in his life, he ends up there. And it's a thing, like there's a bunch of other things on top of that, but it's just...
Do you think if you went through the same shit that you'd turn out the same way?
No, I don't think so.
What do you
Honestly,
think
I don't-
separates you from the Dahmer?
I don't know. I think genetics maybe had to have a part in it too.
Like
because,
what part of it?
I don't know. Like my genetics are completely different than his. So
But I mean, like, what do you mean, like genetics affecting what? Like your brain, your psyche?
yeah. I think I could handle it better, but I
Oh,
don't know. I've never
interesting.
been in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That
a
and I
tough
don't-
call to make.
Yeah. It's no. I wouldn't kill anybody. I can't take a life. That's fucking no. I don't know how someone gets there, and that's mind blowing to me. Because I think all life is precious, and I always have. I don't think war is a good thing. I'm a fucking hippie, but yeah.
It's
Anyway,
true. You
Yeah.
are a hippie.
I very much
So
am.
I can't actually see Jaden at all in VR.
Yeah, because I'm not in a Quest compatible avatar.
Uh,
Oh, he's in desktop.
You'll be able to see me in. Oh, you
Oh,
wait, desktop. You
yeah,
might
he's
have
a
to show my
desktop.
avatar.
yeah.
You're a
Yeah,
robot. We love robots.
the robots are great.
They help our
Thanks.
frames.
Recommend.
But yeah, so Jay,
Mhm.
we've wanted to have you on for a minute. How you been? What you been up to? What's the club up to?
Ooh. Well, club is on hiatus, but as soon as the holidays kick in, Halloween themed parties, Christmas themed parties, more birthdays coming up, it's gonna, we're gonna go all out like we did last year. Just all we can do, just like one up ourselves from like what we usually do. Uh, as far as how's things going, I've been hanging out with a lot of the Legends folk, just RL a lot, because we had our meetup back in July, and
Oh yeah, I
it's
wanted to
just we
go
just
so
been.
bad.
Yeah. So I've been like, even after that, I just been, hanging out with, special person in my life. Like after that,
Oh,
still that's like super close to like the Legends group, and well, at the same time, like I ended up busting like the index cable
Damn.
like around the same time at the meetup, so I had to like wait like almost a month just to replace it and get hop back into, virtual reality.
Okay.
So this is my first time back after like 4 weeks, if I think by
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
rough. I know how that is. Like when I was in my
hmm
moving process, then I didn't have internet for like a whole week, and then yeah, getting back up and running was took a minute. So I hadn't played in a while either. But yeah, so welcome back, I guess, because it's
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Uh,
fun.
I'm like reading your chat room right now. Naomi
Oh
says
yeah, yeah,
hello.
yeah. We got some
Yeah.
people in the chat. Naomi's chilling. We got hell yeah. But yeah. So this is I'm very excited because so I'm gonna be redoing the podcast world here soon because I want to update it to the newest SDK. I'm gonna completely change like all of it. I'm gonna do a completely refresh of the J show, and I'm doing like overlays and stuff for when we do cams, so that we can have like cool cam overlays and stuff for each of our individual.
that sounds
Yeah,
sick.
it's gonna be dope. We got a lot coming for the show. I'm super excited. Um, I still need to send you the JH show mug, Jaden, because I have three of them. I don't need three. Cohen gets one because one of the four that we got was his originally. So yeah,
Yeah, you do need to send me that.
get your info. We'll get that done. But yeah, so I've been playing No Man's Sky. I think I've talked about this. It's pretty nuts. Have I talked about this? Did we talk about this, Cohen?
No Man's Sky. I
I don't
think
know.
we talked about it a little bit. I don't know if
Okay.
we like went off on a whole conversation about it though.
So, have you either of you played No Man's Sky?
I have not touched the
No.
game. I have
No?
not. No.
I have seen gameplay of it though, and I kind of want to get the game, but
It's dope.
I'm broke right now,
It's
so
dope. Have you played it, Jaden?
No. The reason I didn't play is because I waited for it to get reviewed after it released, and everyone started shitting on it. And this was right when it came out, so I don't know what it's like now,
It's
but
insane.
before.
It's fucking crazy. They've done so many updates to it. So if you get it, it comes with obviously you can play in desktop or VR. And I jumped in. Well, so I started watching the show The Expanse, which is about space. And I'm like, I want a VR game where I can travel in space and go visit planets and shit. And so I do my research and I find No Man's Sky. Now, this game is dope. You fucking start on a planet, you got to repair your ship, and then you start doing research on everything around you and all the planets and stuff. You get money for said research, and then you can build stuff. And it's like Minecraft, but space. And now, then you can create and craft your own like base that a bunch of players can see. There are over 250 galaxies, each with 8 individual planets that you can go and explore. It's insane. The game is nuts. So like, this is why, you know, look at the stars and.
You ever played Elite Dangerous, my guy?
No, I almost thought I almost got that one too, but I wanted to try No Man's Sky. So playing that, especially in VR, is nuts because you're sitting in the ship, literally guiding it and shit. It's fucking crazy. You can go light speed. You can go to different planets. You can use teleporters. There's aliens. It's nuts. It's a fun game though. So I've been playing that a lot lately, and it's a blast. I haven't had that much fun in a game for a while, and I think the reason I like it so much is because it's in a way similar to Minecraft, where you can craft and build your own shit. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know if anyone in chat has played No Man's Sky, but the game's dope. Yeah. So, fuck, I was gonna ask Jay a question. Now I forgot what it was.
Oh, yeah. In chat, they're saying everyone is louder than you, Gear. They're saying like your voice is low.
Just turn your OBS mic up.
Yeah, I need to do that. Is that better? I don't know why it's so low.
I remember leaving that feedback on one of your streams as well.
Did I fix it? I don't know if I fixed it. What the fuck? Give me a second.
She said yeah.
You fixed it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I lost OBS. There it is. Okay. Cool. All right. Sorry, I was probably leaned away from the mic. Now it's like right in front of my face. Anyway, yeah. So, do you like horror movies, Jay?
To a certain extent, I do. You know, I'm not I am a very jump scary person because I hate jump scares. But if the plot and the story is like really good, then you know I'm all for it. You know, I'd rather have watch a really nice, good horror movie than a shitty horror movie
Right.
with jump scares. You know.
Jewel, what about you? Do you like horror movies?
I hate them.
You hate them? What?
But I hate them, but I will play Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
She likes horror games. She likes horror games. You know.
Phasmophobia.
Do you do
is-
it in VR or strictly
okay,
desktop?
listen.
Holy
if
shit.
I'm with people, well, right now I can't play in VR. I'm crippled. I broke my controller in half.
Damn.
In half.
Yes.
So you
I
only
fell.
have
So
one?
okay, listen.
Yeah,
the
her
story
is really
was-
good.
The story was my chair's broken too, and
Oh,
so it
no.
leans, all directions. When your chair starts doing that, time to replace
Oh
it.
yeah, the
And
typical
Since I have no job right
omnidirectional
now,
chair.
yeah. Since I have no job right now, well, I just got one, but my controller was on the floor. I leaned back in my chair. I was like, I'm not gonna fall. 2 seconds later, I fell, and someone in the call, all they heard was "no" really loudly. Because I fell on my
Oh,
controller and I split it in
Broke
half.
it.
And
Naturally.
I use the Quest 2, so
Oh, dang. Yeah, I think. Well,
That's unfortunate.
yeah, that's rough.
As soon as I got my repairs back, she breaks hers in the moment.
That's how it goes.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah.
But man, fucking. I like horror movies. I've enjoyed some of the ones that have come out within the past few years, but I don't know. I haven't watched any of the Jordan Peele movies, but people give them really good praise. So I need to check those out.
Yeah, I definitely like definitely like Nope that came out.
Yeah.
It has a unique, twist and just it's innovative, I like original stories. It's not rinse and repeat. It's fresh. I love fresh ideas, and Jordan Peele does an outstanding job with the horror genre.
Mm.
hmm
Yeah, I'll have to watch them because was it Get Out? That was the other one, big one.
Get Out was still
Yeah.
by far his greatest work yet. I do love the other two movies, but that one is still like number one.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen any of them, but I hear good things. So, one of the best ones I've ever seen was Hereditary. That show, is nuts. One of my favorites.
People say that that's like the most terrifying movie they could ever imagine. Like it's traumatized them beyond belief.
It's pretty fucked up.
For you to say that that's your favorite, like one of your favorites.
It's pretty
That's a
Fuck
pretty
that
big
shit's one of my
statement, my
favorites.
guy. Like
It's one of
that's
my
not a very
favorites
lighthearted, like casual watch,
it's
bro.
one of my favorites because it's so fucked. Like, it fucks with you psychologically. Movies that can do that, I really enjoy. Like The Shining, that's another good one. That's in my top 5 easily. That's one of my favorite horror movies. It's just it mentally fucks with you. That's great. But are you stoned, Jaden? You sound stoned.
I mean, it's a podcast. I mean, we're sitting on a weed couch. I thought that was like part of the deal, but yeah.
You must be a lot higher than me.
So like my younger brother, right? He recently started dating this chick, and she's been coming over a lot, and she was like, "Yo, I'm about to put on Hereditary," and I was like, "Wait, hold on, like the horror movie?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, warning my little brother, I was like, "Dude, you got to be careful of that shit, because he's not like a horror fanatic, you know, he's not like an enthusiast.
Right.
He doesn't ever watch horror shit." I was like, I've heard this shit will fuck you up, because I talked about it on stream one time. My chat was like, dude, please don't watch that. It's like so scary and whatever.
It is fucked.
And anyway, like I go in there and they're like, oh wait, Jaden, you gotta watch this part. And so like I watched a really fucked up part.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
mean, you know, it really just depends, like you said, like psychological
Yeah.
thriller. That's what fucks me up. Like jump
love
scares,
those.
I can handle jump scares. Like, yeah, wow, you spooked me, good job. But if you can keep me awake at night for like 2 weeks straight,
Yeah.
like steal my peace of mind, that's what I call a good horror movie. And I fucking do not watch them for that reason,
I
because
love
I
horror
prefer to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 I will admit, like when I was at like the meetup, they're putting on I think what was it called, the internet horror movie. It's not
The Skype calls.
Skype
yeah, the
calls?
Skype
Yeah.
call.
Dude, I
That
was
called,
sleeping.
What is that
So-
show called?
it was like a movie. There's 2 of them. Unfriended. That's what it's called.
Unfriended,
Unfriended.
yeah.
Yep.
The way
Yep.
how-
Yep.
the way how
Just-
the way how the fucking kids died in that movie kind of like fucked me up a lot, and I was like, I needed a cuddle really bad.
The
And I
funny
was with the
part is
person I was
that
with, I was like, "Oh."
Everyone was watching this movie in the living room, and the week before I was made a bet to have a normal sleep schedule, and then there's me sleeping in the room, right? I woke up every time you hear the fucking Skype call going on. It was like, what the fuck's happening? And then everyone screams right
Oh,
afterwards. I was
yeah.
like, hello?
Yeah.
What is
Very
happening?
confusing.
And then
Yeah.
I went back to sleep.
So, Jaden, I don't know. I've probably told you how I first watched Hereditary.
I think this is the first time I've heard you talk about it, to be honest.
I think you've been on this show a minute. I know you've heard this story.
Oh, I might have then, but yeah, go ahead, remind me.
We went into a VR chat world and we were just chilling, and a movie started playing. We were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna let it roll, see what happens. Whatever the movie is, we're gonna."
And
watch
it was Hereditary of all movies?
Hereditary. And so yeah, that's how I first watched it. I was fucking terrified.
In VR
I
chat.
was terrified.
Damn.
Like fucking on the huge screen of VR. I'm like, what the fuck is this movie?
It was like
Holy
another
shit.
layer of immersion being in VR of all
Yeah.
things too.
I
Like,
know it was nuts. So that movie's nuts. Yeah, fucking watch. it
not
in
for the
VR.
faint of heart. If you're listening, I don't recommend it personally. If you're a horror movie enthusiast, yeah, you'll probably like it a lot.
Yeah,
But like, if not, and you struggle with like,
man.
sleeping at night, I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy a good horror film.
Like I see this post a lot, almost every year or a couple of months, that like they did a study on like what's the most horrifying, scariest movie that like people did not they didn't sleep well and stuff, and they always keep saying Sinister, and I've never seen
Ooh.
Sinister.
What?
Sinister's
Sinister
good.
is
I don't-
not bad at
I
all.
don't
Sinister's
get
a
why
good one.
they say that one over and over. I keep
Sinister's a
rereading that
classic.
damn post, and I'm like,
It's a
"Really,
great
that's
movie. Don't get me wrong, but I've
Do
seen
people
way
like-
scarier movies
Yeah, it
than
wasn't
that.
that bad.
Yeah, like I'm like
Sinister.
confused too. Like
I like The
I was
Conjuring
thinking
more
Hereditary
than
is
Sinister.
scarier or Conjuring, but I don't think Sinister is like top tier.
I'd be interested to
so,
know
like,
why.
for people. I don't know if it's a
Sinister's
psychological
alright.
thing. If people's like if it makes people have like anxiety, or
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
could
why
be a
people
huge
watch
metric
it.
that I'm
That's
not
why
even
people
considering.
watch
probably
horror
measuring
movies.
those things, like if they're sweating, their heart's being fast because of like
Right,
I don't know.
right.
So I don't know why they always keep
Yeah,
like
that's interesting. It was a great movie. It was a
Yeah.
great movie, though. Definitely recommend that one.
Sinister's great.
They made another like 2 or 3 after, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
What's
Sinister
the
was really
best-
good.
What's the best franchise you think out of the horror movies?
Franchise? I'm not the best to ask that because I really I love hate horror movies. Like I only watch them because my friends are like, bro, let's go watch this like scary ass movie and be scared. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I do not watch them on my own. I am not a horror fan. I do not attend conventions to support horror communities just because I prefer sleeping at night.
Right.
But I totally support people who do. But yeah, you might have to ask somebody else for that one.
I don't know. What about you guys? What do you think's one of the best like franchises?
They need to go in the trash. All of them. Just
What?
all of them. They can not be in my trash can. If you don't know, I own a trash can in Club J. I have my whole house in there. I'm usually a lolly, but I picked a bigger avatar for today.
Good to know.
Okay. There was I mean, I do have an answer. It's but then the name of the series is like slipping my mind, but like it's Patrick Wilson, isn't it? Like he did Conjuring and he did this other horror movie
Oh.
series.
The Conjuring was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember not the Conjuring, but like the other horror movie that also stars
So by what was his name?
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson.
And was he
Oh,
like the priest in The Conjuring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's acted in a bunch of horror movies,
movies. I'm trying
and
to
I've
think of-
seen quite a few that weren't
like-
the Conjuring series with him
Which
in
is
it.
the one that had like the red demon that like stole his.
Oh, was it?
That's
Oh my God, the possession of what's her fucking name? Emily
Grace?
something. The
Hannah Grace?
dude, it was like he was because I know what you mean. He was in like a few different horror movies before The Conjuring. I
Like,
couldn't remember, but
like this demon with like red paint and stuff. He's like fighting it, and like it has his son trapped, and there's like.
no, those were the not The Conjuring, not Sinister. Those were
Oh.
where like the old lady,
The
like
old
they put the
lady,
mask on and
Old-
she
old lady
like
that
draws
talks
the.
to them. Yeah.
Yes.
that
Oh,
movie
what the fuck are
franchise.
those movies, bro? Those are recent movies.
Yeah,
They're on the tip of my tongue, dude.
That's
Like
that's-
she.
that's the
Hey,
movie
it
I-
goes.
They just made a
Tiptoe
new-
by the window.
Yes.
That's where I'll be," or whatever. What the fuck, dude? Chat, help us out, bro. What the
I don't
fuck are
know
the name of those
this
movies?
movie.
Hey, hell.
Dude, no, it was it starts
Fuck,
with
the old
I
lady
feel like
in
it starts
it.
with a D.
I'll figure it
It's
out.
not
you
it's not the
tell me?
Conjuring.
I'll
I
figure
will
it
not
out.
rest until I figure this out.
I
We're
know
all
it's,
gonna
it's
work
a big
together
franchise.
right now.
It's not the hide and go
Insidious.
clap. That's the con.
Insidious.
Insidious, bro. Yes,
Insidious.
Insidious.
That's
Those
it.
movies were so good too.
Insidious.
100%. The first 2 or 3, definitely worth your time. Definitely worth your time.
Insidious, the greatest horror. Just
Insidious. Oh my
It's so
God, that is
good.
such a good claim. Insidious movies are so good.
Yeah. Have you seen those?
Coming from
Dylan?
someone who hates horror movies, Insidious movies are fucking bangers.
Have you
Yes.
seen them?
Never gonna watch them.
I seen Insidious. I
Yeah.
haven't.
I
I
haven't.
most of the horror movies I've seen are just random DVDs I found at my aunt's house.
Gotta
I
go.
definitely
don't
recommend the
know the
first 2
names of
Insidious
any of
Yeah,
movies.
those are great.
Yeah.
Those are fucking.
Like the
great.
air in the theater. Oh my fucking God! When you're
Ugh.
watching the first 2 Insidious movies in the theater, because I saw all these in theaters. The air is so fucking cold and thin and crisp. If anyone even farted near you, you would jump out of your seat and be like, Jesus Christ! Like these movies are that fucking like intense.
Yeah. Oh, it's
They're
fucking-
so good, bro. Insidious movies, so good.
Yeah, we were all trying to figure out what that movie franchise
Like,
was.
Cause I'd seen them.
Yeah, I know they're so good. Yeah, there was like this other movies I also like. I call them more thriller. I don't know if you would call them horror. How did you feel watching A Quiet Place when it was like so quiet
Oh,
that you could hear
yeah.
everyone in theater? Did you ever see Quiet Place in the theater?
Yeah, I saw it when it came out. That was
Mhm.
just trying to keep quiet. Holy shit!
How
Actually,
did I feel? Was that?
another movie that kind of fucked me up was The Mist. Ugh.
The Mist, I watched in like the 9th grade, and I was like so unimpressed by it.
Where all those fucking creatures are eating it. All the
Yes.
Yeah,
It was just so predictable. I think I
It
was
pretty
bored.
predictable, but there were some scenes that was like, ugh, this is gross.
Mm.
I don't know.
There is one horror movie I do not like, and I'll never watch again.
What's that?
And it's Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've seen
It's
that.
a-
Yeah.
I guess it's like a pretty old movie. It was made when I was in middle school.
It sounds like a
think.
Goosebumps thing.
It's there's like, okay, how it starts is like, this family moves in into this really old house, and the little girl found some weird thing, and she opened it, and at night they come out at night. There's like these things that are made out of children's teeth and bones,
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
things, and they come and like attack you. And
Oh hell no!
I was scared of the dark for a good couple years after that.
I don't blame you. That's traumatizing, dude. Fuck
Oh,
that.
I would
you
never
what
watch
horror
it
movie
again.
Fucked me up as a kid. The Sixth Sense. That movie fucking terrified me, dude. Holy shit.
I only got to watch that as an adult, so it was very predictable and not that scary. But as a kid, I imagine I'd have been
oh my
shitting
God.
myself.
Like when they. Ugh.
Yeah, no spoilers for a movie that's like
No.
10 plus years old. God forbid.
It's great.
The only two movies
People
that
get
fucked me up
pissed, dude.
my
Just
childhood as
dude-
a kid,
Fuck,
it
people
was-
get pissed when you spoil
it was The
movies.
Ring and it was Jeepers Creepers. I did
Oh, The
not fuck
Ring?
with
Oh
it.
my God,
Jeepers Creepers still fucks me up, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen that
that's
movie
the
so
movie
many
that-
times. It
Right?
still fucks me up.
The second one is. I love the second one. I hate the first one. The first one always fucks me up every time I watch it.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, that movie. Fuck.
traumatizing.
I've seen that one so many. I can't deal with that shit. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I saw that as a kid too, so. very
Yeah,
traumatizing
holds a special
experience.
place in your
In
heart.
elementary, yeah, Jeepers Creepers and The Ring, the first Ring, both traumatized me as a kid.
The Ring.
I could never get into The Ring because it was just so preposterous for like you know how TVs work, bro. That's literally not possible. Like I don't know, my brain could never like get scared by something
Well,
that I
see,
found so
watched
illogical.
that while it was on a VCR. That's it, bro. Ugh. Putting that fucking tape in? No.
I just don't believe it. Yeah, no, as much as I wanted to be immersed, I couldn't be. My brain prevented it.
No, like I've seen it when it was on VCR, and I watched it when it was in digital. But that's another like series that just kind of predictable for me.
Both the
Honestly,
pickle and then
didn't
tickle,
scare
tickle.
me as much as anything else. But
Dude, you know what scared the fuck out of me though? Like actually, fucking Courage the Cowardly
Oh,
Dog, bro.
fuck
That
yeah,
shit
dude. Yeah.
fucked
That
me
scared
up.
I used
you?
to watch
Dude,
that
that
show
shit-
all the time as a
there
kid.
was some
That shit was
traumatizing
fun.
shit. Oh,
The-
I had.
It was so
nightmares.
funny.
Yeah,
No, that shit
Some
fucked
of the
me up.
Some of the images were like, why are you showing this to kids?
Why is
You know?
this-
Yes,
Yeah, I
dude.
grew
Like
up
the
on it.
fucking
I grew
episode
up
where
on
all
that
the old
shit.
people were like strung up by their
There
hair.
was some fucked up
And like the
scenes
fucking
in that
banana
show.
episode, the Return to Slab episode, the
Oh,
fucking.
the Return to
I mean, there were
Slab,
some
fuck.
funny moments, you know, because they would always play one funny episode, then one scary episode right after, and it was
Yeah.
like the scary shit I was not ready for as a kid.
I like some of those episodes. But...
I'm gonna have to watch.
It's
that
a good
again.
show.
It's been so many years since
Oh,
I've seen
it's
it.
such a classic.
It's so good. I hold it near and dear to my heart, but it scared the shit out of me as a kid. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
Return the slab.
dude, that was
fucked
so
me
fucking.
up.
As a kid, bro, when they would
know.
fucking implement
I
like
know.
when shows as a kid
Yeah.
implemented like the 3D animation in a
Ugh.
2-dimensional show, it was just so like the uncanny valley. I don't know, bro. It was very uncomfy to see
Yeah.
it. And like that dude with the fucking spaghetti noodle hair was just like wriggling in like this really ominous way, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Return the slap." I was like, that is
Like, what the
easily the
fuck is
scariest shit
that?
I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life.
No, sometimes so actually I enjoy the Scooby Doo, the old 1970s
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby Doos. Those are some
Yeah.
of my
Yeah.
favorite series. I own season 1 and 2 of like 77 and through the 80s. So
I actually have a box set of that.
Really?
Comes like it comes in the shape of
Bro,
their
you need to
mystery
bring
van,
that up.
the
You need to
mystery
bring that
machine.
up. I
Yeah.
want to watch this.
Hell
again.
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. All right, I will.
Hell yeah.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah. Bro, those are some of my favorites. I love those old Scooby Doos.
Did any of you guys ever watch like He-Man or what?
I watched
I
He-Man.
watched He-Man, yeah.
I did not.
He-Man was fun.
Saw a little bit on Boomerang.
What was it? some of the other shows that were similar, like Brave Star. I never watched that one though.
I feel like I'm the youngest here.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah. How old are you, Jay?
Yeah. How old are you, James?
I am 28.
28.
20 something. I don't
No, I'm
know.
not really 28.
No.
I said Ocho. I'm 26.
26. Okay, cool.
Uh,
You're my age, our age, kind of. Yeah.
I am the
We're all
youngest
in
then.
We're all in the same age group. Yeah, I'm 24. How old are you again,
20.
Jaden?
Huh? 27.
Okay.
Oh, all three of you are older than me. I'm 21.
There you go, Jewel. You win.
Oh my god, I'm not alone! I'm not alone!
Nice.
Yeah. Now, who's older of the 21?
I was
When's your
born in
birthday?
December 12th.
That's 2 days after my dad.
Never mind. I am the youngest.
Oh, dang. That's weird.
Oh no. She clipped me. Jewel, my career's over. She clipped me.
She's been clipped.
Imagine
career?
arguing
You had
over
a
whose
career?
parents had sex before the other parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what we're arguing
Yeah.
about.
That's a weird. What? I never thought of it that way.
The fuck? That's how my brain works. Like, anytime someone's like, oh, we're trying to have a kid, I'm like, okay, so you're just getting raw dogged and cream pied left and right? That's how my brain works, bro.
I don't want to
What
think
the
about my parents
fuck?
having sex.
Neither do I, but here I am fucking existing, meaning that they did that.
Listen,
So
I think I'm
I'm
adopted.
cursed with this knowledge.
That's just life.
That's fair.
You were laid as an egg.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You were once half egg, half nut.
Yes.
Alright.
That sounds like the kind of omelet I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Fuck.
What the hell? How do we get here? Let's backtrack.
know.
Let's backtrack. Where the fuck were we?
We were talking about horror movies and we went there. How
And
the
then
fuck?
we went to like cartoons.
Right. Okay.
Age.
Maybe we should like
went
focus
off.
on the cartoon part or something.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh yeah, youngest 21. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
weird.
2000.
You know, it's fun because I remember the time of like fat computers. Like we had. This,
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. These huge.
Yeah.
I didn't get a computer until after high school.
Damn. Yeah, it's fuck the time period of we didn't even have
Yeah.
like digital phones like we do now when I was in school.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
dude, what I don't get about
I
those old
remember flip
computers, why were
phones.
they all like that weird brownish color, the beige color?
Yeah, that's a
And
good
some of them were,
question.
Because
like,
that's
gray.
like the color, like
the computer monitors.
And the
Yeah.
towers themselves
The
too, like
towers were,
the mouses, the keyboards, everything.
Like ivory white was that was a big,
There had to be a reason for that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
probably like
Yeah,
the
that's
the
weird.
cost of coloring and all that. It was probably the cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably it.
Well, black is still like one of the most common colors for a case, still to this
Yeah.
day. So
Nowadays it is, so it's probably a cheap color if you think about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably contained the least amount of lead back then or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking PCs were weird. Like the mouse had the little ball on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, yeah.
It's weird that I missed the ball on the mouse.
Yeah, I do.
Like I
It was
missed
so
that.
satisfying to roll it around in your palm.
Yeah.
Like you just like do this,
Oh,
like
yeah.
massage your
You could just
palm
take
with
it
it.
out and just like play
Yeah.
with it. I remember that.
Dude, did y'all ever have like the fucking ergonomic ones where it was a big ass ball in the middle of it that you could like scroll with like all three of your fucking fingers? And,
Yeah.
like, my grandparents had one of those. I was like, how the fuck do you work this motherfucker?
Yeah. Fucking computers have changed so much throughout the years, but it's nice to have like the modern technology and make things run fast. It's awesome how far
Yeah.
we've come.
And we say modern now. Imagine in 100
Oh.
years if humans survive that long, you know.
They finally synthesized a engine that can go the speed of light. Did you hear about that? Wasn't it you? that said it?
Synthesize.
You said
No,
it.
definitely wasn't me.
No. Elon Musk is now working on a light speed engine. It's literally they make particles at the speed of light. It's nuts.
Well, the problem with that is though, like, even if we had aircraft or spacecraft that could travel at the speed of light, it would still take thousands of years to get to like any star of reputable worth.
47
Like,
minutes.
yeah, like we need like wormholes at this point, like, because you know the universe is expanding at a rate that's becoming like exponential, and eventually there will be things that are so far and moving so far away past the speed of light that we will never have any hopes of reaching it. And so it's like really hard
Let's
to.
explore. Fuck it, it's cool though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we got time now if we had the aircraft, spacecraft, but yeah, I don't know. But that's cool that you know if that's true, and Elon Musk is actually like doing something about it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say he's probably our last hope.
Honestly, he's done a lot, dude. Holy shit. How crazy is that? He's changed our fucking knowledge of so many things.
Would you compare him to like the Einstein of the like 21st century?
Yeah, I would say so. I would totally say so. He's
Considering like you know what Einstein did for you know his century, you know, with the
yeah.
theories of gravity, relativity, and all that stuff. I mean, we're still like proving those theories to this day, you know.
Yeah. Definitely up there. Fucking the amount of stuff humans have created in throughout the years, especially since one of my favorite time periods of like human creativity has to be like England in the 1800s with the industrial age and people building engines and shit. That is a cool timeline because it's like steampunk. There was you know, that's one of my favorite time periods. But like just how far that technology's come, you know, from that. Nuts.
Because of the Industrial Revolution, there's a picture of my face on the wall with the word boobs under it.
Exactly.
Is.
Technology
It's great.
just exploded.
I love it.
We are in what
This is a result of the Industrial Revolution, my guy. Is this really what our ancestors paid for?
Yeah. They're probably laughing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I didn't bust my ass in a fucking factory at the age of 9 for 60 hours a week for this shit.
They were like, why couldn't I live in this time? No, what the fuck? This is what I would call the glass era. So right now we're in the glass
Yeah.
age. 100%. This is probably the glass age. Because we got screens everywhere. We got glass everywhere. Like in fiber, we have it in TVs. We have it everywhere. It's the glass
It's true. There are a lot of screens. Advertisements.
everywhere. Oh, fucking advertisements suck. Oh, and did you hear about Twitch? Did I tell you about Twitch?
I missed last week, so
Missed
probably
last
not.
week. We were talking about it with Nana. Fucking Twitch is gonna make permanent ads. They're making it
What?
during your stream. Every 30 minutes, if someone's watching your stream, every 30 minutes, 3 minutes of ads will automatically roll.
3 minutes of ads?
Yeah.
3 minutes of ads.
What?
Yeah. They're gonna kill Twitch. It's gonna kill Twitch.
That's ass. That's worse than YouTube, my guy.
Yeah. Well, no, YouTube does a similar thing. Every 30 minutes.
Every 3 minutes?
30.
With
Oh.
with
It's-
YouTube, you can
so
just
free.
download ad blocker. Can I
Yeah.
do that with Twitch? You know?
No, you can't. No, it does not apply to Twitch.
Yeah. So
um,
there's a workaround with
if-
YouTube.
if
I can't
was
work around with.
streaming, If I was doing a set and I'm going live,
Playing live in a club.
every 30 minutes, you get 3
That's
minutes of
ass.
ads. Hey, and then you're back.
It'd be one thing if it was like even a 15-second ad, but 3 whole minutes?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
They also banned gambling, I
Yeah,
noticed.
and
Like,
gambling, yep.
Which,
killed-
I mean, I don't really give a fuck
killed
about gambling, but
gambling
apparently that's a big deal.
streamers. Well, it killed a ton of gambler streamers. They were making a ton of money. Twitch was making tons of money off gambler streamers. So they just lost a bunch of money there. And so now they're just killing
Dude, Twitch has made so many questionable decisions. Like, if you go back to like the reasons that people get banned, for example,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
their
yeah.
judgment is just so
We were talking
confusing.
about that too, because this chick got banged on Twitch live.
Yep,
And
she
then-
literally got fucked on
Oh, I
live.
heard
Yeah.
about that.
And then
Yep.
she
She got banned for like 3 days.
7 days. 7-day ban.
Yeah, like a matter
Yeah,
of
it was a
days.
big ban.
And it was like, what? Excuse me?
And then one dude like jokingly talked about beating one of his viewers' asses because of like something that his viewer said, and he got banned for like a
Yeah.
month, like 30 days, and they extended it. They extended it because they didn't think 30 days was long enough for some shit like that.
So dumb.
I feel like Twitch is kind of rigged. If you don't make money that if they don't like your content and if they don't have the money, you're like you're never gonna rise. The only way you can do it is by putting yourself out there. The algorithm is shit too.
Yeah.
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 The viewer ratios suck. Like when you try and like there's thousands of millions of people streaming, there could be somebody like really good at the lower half, but they get overlooked because here's your record.
Well, and they recently implemented something to compensate for
I
that.
think they did update that.
But I don't know how accurate
I
that
don't
is
know.
because I pretty much quit streaming when that happened.
I haven't seen I haven't been to Twitch in a minute. I haven't watched much Twitch lately. But
I think they also increased like the level of the hype train shit, which is relevant to the, if you're like a
Oh,
10
yeah,
viewer
yeah.
Andy and you get like a hype train at like level 2, you're gonna get put on like, I don't know, some popular page that people need to watch. And anyway, they increased it past level 5. I don't know where it ends now, but
good.
anyway, yeah, they've changed a bunch of shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look at their new update, but I haven't been twitching a minute because of their bullshit. They're also cutting revenue. Fuck you, Twitch.
Yep, I heard that too.
Cutting
Yep.
it down 25% because you're a piece of shit.
Tell him,
Stupid.
King. Talk to him.
I wish they'd do something. I really do, but they just don't care. And it's like this really shows they don't care with as much as they're changing.
Yep, absolutely. They do not care at all.
So I might start streaming on YouTube again. We'll see. I can still stream to Twitch when I have to for like DJing events and shit. But I don't know. For my gameplay, I might just switch to YouTube because what the fuck? What has it affected you at all yet, Jaden? Or
Again, I haven't streamed since, because my computer got struck by lightning, and I think I may have streamed like one time after that, but yeah, no, I definitely have not streamed since these changes went through, so I couldn't speak on personal experience.
yeah, no, it's a fucking mess. But there you go, Twitch. Drama.
Yeah, they're shooting themselves in the foot, dude. It feels like time after time, bro.
Yeah. No, it all leads down a fucking hole, so we'll see what happens to Twitch, but for now I'm chilling. We're in VR. Fucking having a good time. I am so high right now that this mic is moving a lot.
Yes, we are shaking virtual ass with a brick on our faces. Let's go,
Yeah.
2022.
Fucking hell.
Dude, do you guys have any like funny memories of like going to like I don't know what they're called where you live, but where I live they're called like scare mares or like
Oh,
haunted houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a
Like
few
you pay
haunted
money,
houses.
you
Yeah.
go to this house or this mansion or this
Yeah.
warehouse or whatever,
I
and
was
they
part of
scare
one.
you on purpose.
I was part of one back in high school. It was fun.
Do you have any funny memories of like being scared at one of those or scaring at one of those?
I don't get scared like I can walk all the way through. I never have done the ones where you have to sign the
Yeah,
the
the like
summer-
consent to
the
be
consent
touched
one.
and shit.
Yeah, I don't like those ones. I'll just go through and get jump scared and have a good time. I'm not gonna get. Don't touch me.
I don't know. Those ones sound fun.
You're insane.
I haven't been to many haunted
You're
houses.
insane. What?
I lived
Bro,
by
they-
one.
They throw
It was
you on the
funny.
table. They'll throw you on the table. It's like
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
but they're not
handle
gonna
that
do
shit.
anything to
I
you.
know, but bro.
I would literally shit myself if somebody grabbed me. Like,
Fuck
I would
that.
literally scream bloody murder.
Fuck that shit, dude. It's one thing to
Hell
go
no.
and get jump scared and be like, fuck, yeah, it's good.
You're saying
Yeah.
something about you living next to one?
Yeah, I used to live next to one. So around Halloween time, you always hear like the screams from the
Oh my
place
God.
because so you would like at first you would hear like we're right next to it, like literally right next to it. So you hear people walk in, talking. You hear a man, like strong, beefy man voice, and then 2 seconds later, oh, it sounds like a little girl is screaming.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious. And I was like, yeah, I'm never going in there because if I hear someone scream like a little girl, I've seen people that would like leave the place with their pants all wet. So, they piss themselves.
I know. It's
Jesus.
And
bad.
it's fucking hilarious.
Well, those like I just don't want to be touched. I'll go through one where they're not gonna touch it, but fuck, I can't go through one of those. I'll lose my shit.
I've never been through one of those. Yeah,
I'll
only the
start
ones where they're
swinging.
not allowed
Like,
to
I'll
touch.
start swinging.
Dude, like they get stuck. Like even in the ones where they're like, I can touch you. People that get jump scared and just swing out of a reaction.
No.
They get
Mhm.
fucking stuck.
Fuck that. I wouldn't. So I worked in one, but it was one where you just jump out and fucking chainsaws and shit. It was fun. It was
Yeah,
fun.
my
I
aunt
remember-
used to have a haunted house. She'd do it every so often. It was kind of like that. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
just scare them,
Jump
have
scares.
chainsaws with rubber blades and stuff like that.
It was
There
fun.
was one time though, there was this kid there who was wearing a mask. I was going through it. Me and this kid were just staring at each other for like a minute before I finally moved on. I went back later and asked my aunt who it was. She said she had no idea. Said he just showed up. Found out later it was actually a friend of ours.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
yeah.
Shit.
There was one year that I participated in a scaring event, and it was put on entirely by the student body of this college in Rome, Georgia. And I was in the last bit of it, so like it was like a escape room, but it was like a haunted escape room. So like you had to solve these puzzles to advance to the next room. And anyway, it was through this huge building, and it was really an incredible experience. But anyway, I was in the last bit of it, like right before you exit. And so to get to the exit door, you had to get like these 4 like not glow sticks, but like lanterns that are shaped like glow sticks. And anyway, you had to it was a maze. So you'd have to walk through the bottom left corner to get it. Then you have to go to the bottom right or whatever. And once you got them all 4, then you could exit through the top right. I was waiting like right beside the top right door where you'd leave and be done. And as soon as you thought you were free and you were out, I would jump out and scare the shit out of people. I scared this one person so bad, they were trying to escape, like jump through the door, that their body physically wrapped around the door frame. Like, people lost their shoes. Like, it was the most fun thing I have ever done in my life.
I love doing that shit. I did it for a couple of years. I did it 2 years in a row when I was like a junior and then a senior. It was so much fun. Just scaring the shit out of people. The simple shit.
Yeah.
The simple shit, dude.
Be-
Oh, my mask
Being on the
was
other side is a
fucking
different story.
terrifying, too. It was this fucking. I took a burlap sack and tore it all up, put blood in it.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God,
Wait,
people-
put blood in it?
Yeah.
Like fake blood or
Yeah,
real
fake
blood, dude?
blood.
Okay.
It looked gnarly. My mom, after I got done making it, she's like, "That's horrible." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right? Look at it. It's fucked up." Man, it scared the shit out of people. It was great. Did either of you guys
On houses?
have you ever yeah, fun houses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one near my home called House of Torment. I've been there, I want to say at least 3 times, like twice in high school, and then once, like, middle of college era. think the first time I went there, it was actually on Halloween night. So it could have been like, and it was like right after school too when I got off. So it could have been like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It was super packed. A lot of people were in costumes, so it was pretty lit. I still had like my normal high school clothes on.
Oh,
I remember they had porta potties just hanging outside. I went to go use one of the restrooms, and one of the monsters was like shaking the shit out of that porta potty. I ended up peeing on my sneakers. I was like,
fuck.
my sneakies are wet now.
I'd be pissed.
Damn.
Now I gotta go through this haunted house with pissy shoes on.
Yep, that sucks.
But I had fun. No, I had a lot of fun on like the adrenaline of just getting jump scared,
Yeah.
like in a fun environment. It's like I'm all for it. I'm a adrenaline junkie for
It's
it.
fun.
I feel like that's what people pay for, and for the most part, they just want the adrenaline of being scared and fearing for their
Holy
life when they
shit.
know it's in a safe environment.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
very thrilling. I'm a thrill seeker for that, so I would love to do it anytime, any opportunity I get. To
Yep.
do it with friends.
You
I
guys
highly
like,
recommend trying a haunted house.
Oh yeah, so I want to try like a hall of mirrors where it's a maze of mirrors. I'd have so much
I
fun
would
in
go
there.
insane. I don't think I'd be
I'd
able to
have so,
finish
like,
that.
I'd put in some music and just, all right, here we go.
Good luck to you.
Just bouncing around.
And yes,
shit.
Naomi,
Oh,
I do
fuck.
take piss requests.
What's that?
I just reading the comments. Someone asked me if I take piss requests. I was like, sure, call me.
Piss request?
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
shit!
The fans
Ew.
love you, Jay.
Gross.
Yeah, piss request.
Hey, we don't kink shame on this podcast.
I mean, golden shower, baby. That's what that is.
Golden showers, gaga puddles. I'm all for it.
Fuck. Shit. Well, we're reaching an hour here, so do you guys want to plug anything? Are you guys having any events or anything in Club J coming up?
Definitely look out for a Halloween event, Halloween theme party again this year. If any DJs want to be available, any sets, we're all down for it. And yeah, come visit more Club J often. And yeah, happy Halloween, and thank you
Hell
for
yeah.
inviting me and Jewel.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
check out Jewel on Twitch at Summer Jewel. When she twitches or in streams, check out Naomi, check out Magic Waffle, Kami Kiwi, check out all the homies, please.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I'm just starting with streaming, okay? God, I know I just got affiliated.
Nice.
And also buy Club J merch, very important.
Oh yes, buy Club J merch. Buy the
Yes,
stickers.
Buy the merch. Oh
Mhm.
man. Yeah, Jaden, thanks for being here again. Love you, dude. Welcome back. It's been a minute.
Thanks for having me as always.
And Cullen, you're chilling over there in your Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
Just staring ever so intently with
Staring
those
at
cold
space.
eyes.
Put your clothes on.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
See ya.